Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ross Patterson Revolution! Brought to you by GhostBed.com. Jabes.
Yeah.
Come on.
What?
Come on.
What?
Today.
Give me a break.
No.
My back hurts from carrying the show.
Oh, does it?
No, I'm joking.
Look at you. Look at you. I'm gone for a few weeks,
I know,
and
and
all of a sudden...
I just grow a little attitude.
Yeah, the ego pops up, and you think you just run the place. You think you own me. You treat me like a little slave. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like feeling like Britney Spears. I'm not a slave for you. Okay?
She seems so happy, though.
She's going to die.
We all would be so lucky.
She's going to die.
Feel like Britney Spears every single day.
Speaking of death, since I was near it, I want to give a shout out to the Nooners. Got this in the mail here.
How amazing is this?
Signed by all the OG homies who are here day in and day out on YouTube, even though it's only going out to 6.7% of our subscribers on YouTube. That's what I'm looking at the background analytics for this right now.
We would say, we should say, even though you were gone, they were still here.
Yeah, they were still here.
Hoping that was the day that you were coming back.
It's your show. You carry it.
Yeah, so like every time the numbers would be really high in the beginning, and then they would see that you weren't there.
Yeah.
And it would go down too.
Is that what would happen? I almost, you know what by the way, looking at the screen.
No? Do I make you feel better? I don't know.
Yeah, usually they would show.
Sure.
They'd show up and then they'd see Jesse for a second. And they'd wait to see Ross, and then you just see fire emojis in the chat.
That's all. And then they kind of gotta go to work. Oh, and I'm like, no, you don't.
Sure.
Nooners don't work. Don't fucking lie.
No, they do actually, but it's just on. Mike Demo, love you, Ross. Welcome back. Use this for food or a Terry Schiavo hat. Proper.
Oh, what a great... We
Schiavo.
didn't do a Schiavo
We didn't do a Schiavo reference. I feel, though, Giorgio, because of my gaunt figure on camera, maybe just stick it in front of my face. I've never asked for that in the history of the show.
That's what I was saying. Like, we could go closer and lower.
Just, yeah. All of the things you've always wanted to do as a DP that make DPs look great, but the actors look like shit. Remember, now you can actually do it where it's just like, oh, all right, cool.
I'm saving the hero shot for like 2 or 3 months from now, and then I'm going to drop it real low and real high.
Oh, nice. Okay. Just from the chin up, cut off the head a little bit, you know.
Well, it's so chiseled right now, that jawline. I gotta let the people know what I'm seeing here in the studio.
Your studio's going to have a spider cam as well, like the NFL games.
Yeah, I look like I'm still on the island of Castaway. Like I'm Tom Hanks in Castaway right now.
Yeah.
Trying to figure it out. Eating a lot.
Yeah.
Eating whatever I want.
I know. You should be.
Voice is slowly getting back there. Again, it's a muscle. Got to work it back. It'll be back eventually. Feeling a little bit better every single day. However, the news is not making me feel better whatsoever.
No.
None.
Well, I don't think the news has ever been a thing that people would look to for some comfort. You know what I mean?
Sometimes.
It's not like a Jeopardy.
Sometimes.
And even Jeopardy is like the news now.
Like the Jussie Smollett thing, as much as I hate him, I love this trial. They're in deliberation. I hope they come back with a verdict during this show and we can really fucking jack off together.
I mean,
Sorry, it's a reference to the trial.
Oh, okay.
It's a bathhouse reference. Come on.
How about that? If it comes through, which they never do.
Yeah.
If it comes through before noon.
The four of us back there.
The four of you guys have
We'll jack off together.
Yep.
Giorgio, we'll put a camera on the sink in the kitchen. That'll be our bathhouse. We'll put it on hot. And then the four of us will jack off together. Why is that bullshit, Bob?
Did you even bring any cocaine?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Dude, underneath Dan's desk,
Okay.
there's a whole bag taped underneath there. So you're good. Cocaine, ecstasy, all that shit.
I'm a little confused though, because isn't cocaine a deterrent from coming? Or do you just want to hang out longer with your bros?
That's why I've never enjoyed it. Like yes, but there's other people who fuck on it and everything else, and I'm like, it's not. I'm not a big cocaine
think you
fan.
last a long time. You're not gonna like ever really finish, but
shrinks it up. It's a acorn in a pile of autumn leaves. I never a coke guy. Never a coke guy. You know.
yeah.
So, Bob, what about you? You're probably
White.
Well, you've also
Frat boy.
enjoyed the tasty snow here and there. You ever fuck on it?
I am Snow.
Yeah, they called him cocaine actually in,
Cocaine Bob?
but not because he did it.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever put A and B together. I can't remember off the top of my head, to be honest.
Okay.
Probably.
All right.
Because you are usually hanging with your dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like a date night. Let's just get
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
It's kind of a like, hey, bros, let's just get so close to fucking, but we're not gonna do it, right? We're just gonna love each other.
Craigers is
No?
like, how much of my fat do you want me to donate to you? I know a guy. You could use about 30 to 40 right now.
Craig, you don't want to lose any of that.
Yeah.
If you want to be second in line, okay, keep that going.
Gulag is saying congratulations on surviving the Dulesky variant. It wasn't Craig's wedding. I'll say this. I felt like I had pneumonia before that, probably 2 weeks before. 2 or 3 weeks before, where I was just like, all right. I was hoping to make it to Thanksgiving and then shut it down and get some sleep.
Sure.
Obviously didn't make it.
Sure.
Obviously didn't make it. They put some Buckeyes in the bag too, which is nice.
Love that.
Yeah.
Love that.
Big fan. Big
Love
fan.
that.
Not a fan of Time Magazine's choice here a couple hours ago of their Athlete of the Year. Simone Biles.
Interesting. I mean, I don't know about this year. If it was like
4 years ago? Yeah.
yeah,
4 years ago, absolutely.
or last year.
But you quit. You quit, and that's not the Athlete of the Year. Athlete of the Year who is somebody who blocks everything out, does their fucking job, and wins a goddamn championship. So I'm thinking, I don't know, just off the top of my head, Tom Brady.
Sure.
Goes to a new team after playing in New England for 80 years.
And does exactly what
In
you
Tampa.
want him to do.
In Tampa, the worst city in the world, the worst football franchise in the world. Goes and wins a championship with Tampa, for Christ's sakes, at 40. Give him the Athlete of the Year. What are we doing?
Has he gotten it before?
I don't know, actually.
Probably not athlete, but he's gotten so many things. ESPYs.
But how about the girl? How about the
rings.
girl who won? How about the girl who filled in for Simone Biles and
Yeah.
actually won the gold medal? Give
Yeah.
it to her. I think it was Suni.
I think if we're like of the year, right?
Yes,
So it's not like,
the entire year.
it's not body of work.
No.
If it was, then look, Simone Biles, yeah.
Yeah,
I would say yes, right?
but it's not.
Just not this year.
No, 4 years ago. Give her that. Not this year. I don't know what the reasoning is of if you're trying to say an athlete's brave or whatever. Like, I don't really get it. I don't understand the whole shit of it.
You had him turn the heat up? Is that what happened?
What's that?
You had him turn the heat up?
No, you want the air on? Sorry, I had him
No,
turn
it's
it down. I was a little cold.
It's fine.
Ah,
No, it's fine. You're
look
back.
at you.
You're back. Let's all be uncomfortable.
No,
Go ahead.
you're undressing now. We got the fucking tits out. That's what the people want. Now the
Not
numbers are
out.
spiking.
They're not out.
Now the numbers are spiking, Jabes.
They're not out.
That's where we need
They're
them to be.
under the.
There it is.
They're under the Tuscan sun.
YouTube's going to be shut down in about 30 seconds here.
Yeah.
It's just slow-mo shots of you.
Jiggling.
Yeah. Just letting
The jiggle.
the girls go.
Well, there's no
but-
news, so we gotta.
Well, no. Look, the Simone Biles thing like that, it
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. And I'm tired of like giving athletes this bravery bullshit for no reason. And all these awards mean nothing anymore. Nothing. Case in point, Drake last week. Drake was nominated for 2 Grammys. He called in and said, pull them. I don't want to go. Those categories that you nominated me for were bullshit. Pull the nominations. And they did. You don't have a choice.
No, he did.
Yes, he did.
Who said he did that?
The Grammys did. They released a statement. And so the hubbub about it was you have 5 people nominated in a category. Now there's only 4. And people wanted the 6th, whoever the 6th most nominated person was, to take Drake's spot. And they said, no, we're just going to go with the 4. And I think more and more people are going to start to do this, where they're like, fuck off. All of this is pointless.
They have, Ross. Tyson Fury just pulled out of BBC's Athletic Personality of the Year and saying if they actually nominate him and like use his name in promotions, he's going to sue him. Because they should have gave it to him like so many years in the past. He was just like, don't use my name.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think for real, I think more and more people are going to start to do this where it's just like, you know what, fuck you. Tina Fey said it best, and there's an article this morning. You know there's no Golden Globes this year.
At all?
At all. So they're just going to mail them out.
Okay, they're doing them. They're just not doing a ceremony.
Yeah, it's just...
So people are going to get the nominations and the awards. They're just not
Correct.
showing us.
Yes.
Okay.
Because of not enough representation of whatever the fuck trans...
Not enough ratings of ratings.
Exactly. And
not enough money of money.
Tina Fey, the show before, even said, couldn't this all have been done through email? That was her opening joke of the thing. And that's where it all went south. Because everybody was like, well, it's true. With all of these award shows, that's it. Like, I think we're all done with this fucking stupid shit. If you're going to give it to a participation trophy, like this Simone Biles thing, what are we doing? What the fuck is Time? What the fuck is Time magazine? Nobody gets magazines anymore.
Oh, I thought you were saying what is Time? Because, like, I don't know
It's
anymore.
a flat circle.
Do you know what I mean?
It's a flat circle, but...
It's not, yeah.
So, with this, I think more and more people are just like, great, is this just clicks or what the fuck are we doing here? It seems like this is just to set some form of outrage to get people to actually go to Time Magazine and read this article. But,
yeah,
you know.
I mean, Hitler was Man of the Year in 1938 on Time.
Was he really?
Yeah, so.
Yeah, but that's when people, like, didn't really know what he was up to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I think at that time, were they wrong?
They just thought he was a great author.
Before he killed a bunch of people?
Yeah.
Were they wrong?
They just thought he was a really great author.
Just
great painter.
Joking, bro.
You know? I like that we're going
Dan's
this dark today.
Dan's all sensitive today, dude.
He's sensitive today because they got EA Sports is going to have college football coming out in 2023.
2023.
Yeah.
I had to wait this long.
You got to wait a year, but he's already said he's going to break up with his girlfriend.
Well, I'd probably quit the job, too. I just really won't have time to do anything else except go to Dynasty with Arkansas State.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's not just the girlfriend. It's just like
It's life.
anything that's like a distraction.
It's life, and I understand it.
Yeah.
I understand it.
Yeah.
You got to choose your battles in this life.
Sure.
So congratulations. Josh Duggar, your boy.
Bro, don't say my boy. When you're saying stuff like that, it's cute if it's other things.
Convicted of child pornography.
Your girl Brittany, stuff like this.
Yeah.
My boy Duggar.
Convicted of child pornography today.
Yeah, I mean,
Not surprising.
are we?
Pull up a picture of Josh Duggar, Bob.
Why that was taking so long? I blame the network that put this family on for years, probably currently.
Yeah. Look at this guy.
There's some show on about them now, right, Bob?
Fucking probably.
Or they're totally not.
I don't know. You know who looks happy, though, on one of those shows is Tarek or Tyreek, whatever the fuck his name is.
Tarek.
Oh, Tarek.
Yeah.
Al Musa?
I was in the hospital.
killing
When I
the
was in the
game.
hospital, I watched one of those flip or flop or whatever the fuck episodes it is, where Homegirl didn't show up for it. So they had to fill in with what he's doing with his family and some Mexican construction worker. It was weird.
Right.
Hotter, younger, and they just bought a new house. Super happy. The kids were super happy with the new house.
Oh, yeah.
They're making out. He's living his best life. She's probably on a suicide watch somewhere.
I think she's
got divorced.
she's engaged again.
She just got engaged again.
I don't
Already?
know what. Yeah, there's something magical in that sauce.
Huh?
She dates people for like 2 seconds and gets engaged and like
I'd
has a kid like right away.
I'd lock that down.
Yeah, right?
Me too. That smile, it's
She's-
great.
The smile, I mean, we could use a little bit more lip on the top, but
There's injections for that.
yeah, but she won't do them.
Don't do 'em.
So good luck.
It's tough.
Good luck
because
not kissing those teeth.
Yeah,
But she's very successful And
You got to take 6 months
sugar
off.
mama, right?
You got to take 6 months off after you get that injection, and she's on camera every day, so it's tough.
You don't have to take 6
Yes,
months
you do.
off.
It's too big. It's too plump.
I didn't realize that after speaking to Kylie. She told me breast implants as well is about 6 months off. You can't lift your arms over your head or you'll stretch the scar out. So I'm assuming it's probably something similar.
So John McCain made a living not lifting his arms over his head. It's fine.
Yeah,
You don't need to.
That's not
So did Bob Dole, but you don't want to fuck either of them.
unless you're.
Well, he's a maverick.
You still don't want to fuck. Those aren't the guys on TV you're like, man, I'd really like to bone them. Whereas
Oh,
Homegirl,
Bob Dole back in the day. Hello.
back in what, 1910?
McCain on that aircraft
saying.
carrier.
Whew, he was a little short
1938?
for me, but
Yeah.
Bob Dole.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Looker.
attractive politicians, did you guys catch the Prime Minister of Finland?
No,
Pop them up.
Let's.
She's 36.
Okay.
She just got in trouble because she was out clubbing till
That's
4 a.m.
right. And she's left her cell phone and missed a text message from her assistant that said, you have COVID.
You have what?
That you have COVID.
You have COVID.
Yeah. And she was out at a club doing ecstasy, fucking raging.
Oh my God, when your assistant is telling you, oh, hello.
What up?
Oh, hello.
That's exactly what Finland needs.
Good
Yeah.
for them.
Yeah.
Good for them.
That's why you never hear any problems out of that country.
Yeah, right?
They're all
just
fucking
like,
hot and happy.
They're all just living.
It's amazing.
They're just living their best
It's amazing.
life.
Jack went over there. His girlfriend is Swedish. He got to go to the other countries or whatever. And he goes, it really is the best. And he goes, if I was rich enough, I'd fucking live there. Nothing bad. Everybody's happy. Everybody's just rolling around. It's great. Food's great. Everything's clean. Transportation's great. Architecture, all that stuff. So yeah, that should be every country.
You know why?
Yeah.
You know why America's not like that?
Why?
We're dumb. Our dreams were too big.
Yeah. Too idealistic on either side, right?
Yeah, we should have just been content, like sitting in a corner of the world, no one bothering us.
Yep.
But nope, we had to be the big dog on the block.
You have to be the biggest and the best.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? It's impossible to please everyone.
I don't want to police the world either. Like, I've never been a fan of that, of like, oh man, something's going on in Vietnam or whatever, right? And this has nothing to do with hindsight, it's 2020, right? What the fuck do we care? Like, it's not our job. We get enough. If our country had no homeless or nothing, like, if we had zero problems, nobody was getting shot in the streets and all that other shit, great. Maybe spend some time and do some good for the world. Otherwise, clean up your own shit. Finland doesn't get involved in any of this bullshit. It's not like the Taiwan-China standoff right now. Finland's sitting on the sidelines going, oh, how do we get involved?
Right.
They don't give a fuck. They're too busy fucking wearing goddamn blazers with no bras on. Pop
Love
that up again
with the
for the
little
people.
dangly necklace.
Look at that. You think she gives a fuck about Taiwan?
Whoopsie
Yeah,
daisy.
doesn't care. I bet you she couldn't even point it out on a fucking map.
Yeah. I mean,
Nor should she have to.
No,
nor should she have to.
neither should we.
And I like the idea that, they're leaning in to the fact that being a politician is all really face anyways. Like it's all galas and ribbon cutting.
Yeah,
So I like that she's just like, yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah.
I don't actually decide anything.
I
There's a
know.
bunch of people that my assistant is telling me I have COVID. I don't even get a COVID test for myself.
no.
Like there's so many people that do stuff for me, just like with every politician, They're like, what? Voting. Someone
Yeah,
else
yeah.
read it. They
Yeah.
tell you whatever. So they're just the face of the brand.
Yeah.
And if you lean into that, Lord, we would
Man.
get...
God, you would be terrified if you found out the truth of who's actually reading the bills in D.C.
Oh, yeah.
It's fucking
it's
people
like-
working 3 jobs,
Yeah.
getting off their bartending shift. They don't sleep at all.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's terrifying.
Yeah,
It's
and there's
terrifying.
maybe a couple that just get in there like do-gooder politicians that are like, I stayed up and I read the whole thing. They do that maybe 1 or 2 times.
Yeah.
And they're like, this is bullshit. And so they just have somebody just read it and kind of give them a cliff note.
Yep.
Or they tell them how do I need to vote on this?
I know a private story that's off the record, and I can't say the person's name. They're a super famous politician. They deliberately took a vacation with one of my best friends during a vote. And I asked, I was like, hey, you're going where with who? And he goes, I'm going with so-and-so to wherever they were going. It was a different country, right? And I go, but this vote is coming up. What's going to happen? And he goes, oh, well, they know that they're going to lose. Like, that side is going to lose. So, like, he's going to send the assistant in. And I'm like, what the fuck? Or
it's like a thing that's not going to get a lot of screen time.
No.
So you're just like, everyone's just going to vote how they're supposed to.
Yeah.
It'll be on C-SPAN only.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I watched one of those votes the other day that was pretty big. And, 3 assistants came in, and they were in their suits, and they were like, hi, I'm speaking on behalf of Devin Nunes or whoever it was, and we vote nay. And you're like, great. What the fuck are they doing today? That's your job. Can't show up for this? It's crazy. Instead, hot girls and blazers.
Right?
It's really all we need.
Boof.
Boof. Look at that. Boof. Jesus Christ. We should lead off the show with that. Kill the intro and just put her spinning around in a circle.
That's a blazer bitch.
Yeah. Who would be our blazer bitch?
I do love a blazer bitch.
Who would it be? For us.
In what? In politics?
In America. If we were going to go this route of blazer bitch for America, let's say everybody had to do it. Who would it be for America?
A blazer bitch lady.
J-Lo.
Yeah, but do you have to be like a little bit
Don't you dare bring up AOC, Rob. I look at what you're Googling. No, absolutely.
Bob.
No.
Bob.
Out.
Yeah, but she is the current.
She actually does rock that look a lot.
She really is a blazer bitch. But can we up that game and put it more on like the face of the brand that is USA?
If I didn't know their politics, right? I think I would lean toward a Jennifer Lawrence, maybe.
Yeah.
Just because it looks like a Midwestern all-American girl. I think she's from like Kentucky or something. Somebody like that. I wouldn't lean on like a Kim Kardashian.
No, it's going to be, this is our blazer bitch, I think. We're going to pop her up here real quick.
Oh, you got one. You got a blazer bitch. Okay.
Boom.
Who is that?
Oh, from Lotus.
Alexandria Daddario.
From White Lotus.
Oh, great one.
Really annoying one.
That's a great one.
Yeah.
Yes. Or Lake Bell. Lake Bell would be another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she rocks a blazer,
Yeah.
I think.
She rocks a blazer.
But I will say, look at those danglers. And those are the perfect type of danglers as well.
Yeah.
Because you can see that they've got...
They're real?
Well, you can... I don't know. You can get a teardrop implant, which I'm looking into. But... So they dangle, but then the nipple faces forward.
Sure.
Very 70s.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Love it.
Because a real dangler, they point towards the ground.
Yeah, Lake Bell is not going braless in a blazer.
She's gone.
Why? Are you seeing it?
Half
Lake
nude
Bell
and a bunch
is-
of shit.
Oh, she's flat.
Yeah, no, she's huge. Lake Bell's got massive titties.
She's got huge tits.
I think they're real danglers.
They
too.
are. Yeah.
So that nipple is facing the ground, which
Yeah.
is fine.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
then
But
you
that's
just get a
Bob. That's a
little
perfect
lift.
one.
That is.
That's a perfect one.
Credit to Dan on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Shiv from Succession.
She's so thick.
Is she really?
Oh, yeah. She gets thicker as the seasons go on. You'll see.
Okay.
And the thicker she gets, the more evil she gets.
The more what?
Don't
Evil?
spoil it. I don't want.
Well,
She's
I
already
knew
evil
that.
now.
By the way, I knew that was going to happen.
Yeah. Don't
What do
spoil
you mean
it.
thick, though?
You'll be like, oh, damn, she got ass.
Oh, like she got some stuff done.
No.
No.
Oh.
No, you just don't notice it because of the clothes she wears. But then, like, she'll wear, like, some pants, and you'll just be like, oh, wow.
Oh,
She's got
okay.
ass.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
She's
Can't
also
wait.
Australian, so she
I
can't
knew it.
really do
I didn't know that.
You didn't?
No.
I just assume all white people in movies and TV are
With red hair.
Absolutely right.
No, just in general.
Also-
they're all Anglo.
Tom is English.
Really?
Yes.
Tom.
And he plays a very good Midwestern, like, from Minnesota.
Tom is your favorite, right?
Yeah. He's my favorite. I was telling right before we got on air.
He's
I was
not
telling.
English.
He is.
Wow.
Classically trained,
Now
too.
Great actor.
he's doing great.
Great actor.
She has a couple tells. Like there's a couple words that you're like, oh. I thought she was British, but Australian works as well.
I didn't know. I didn't know at all.
Also, in America, we don't really have super good-looking red-haired gals that are straight up American.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's tough.
Name me one.
I'll go Christina Hendricks. That's about it.
I Is that a real redhead?
Yeah, from Mad Men. I think that's the only.
Oh no, that's a blazer.
Madison Morgan.
Those titties are too big for the blazer.
You can't find a blazer that can contain those rabbits.
I'd say Bryce Dallas and Jessica Chastain are both.
Bryce Dallas.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're right.
I'm not going to go Amy Adams at all.
I know. Well, that was the only one I was thinking of, unfortunately.
Too plain Jane for me.
Yep. Sorry. No,
Sorry.
you're right.
Who's married to Bo Rat?
Isla Fisher is not American.
She's not American.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not even close. Also,
She's great.
But I'll give you that one, Dan.
I'm currently in love. She's a redhead, I think, but she doesn't. Not on the show.
Emma Stone, Kreger's is saying.
She's blonde. That's fake red and super bad.
No shit.
Yep.
All right.
The chick from Yellowstone's British, but she's a redhead.
Is she really?
Yeah.
Fuck, I didn't know that.
So good, though.
Yeah.
God
And
damn.
she's like, do you remember in the first season of Yellowstone where they were like really leaning on telling people's ages a lot? Like my 35-year-old brother and like, well, I'm only 32.
Who
and
is clearly
like, why
50?
do you keep saying your age all the time? They just needed to really lay the groundwork for that.
You want to talk about laying the groundwork.
But anyway,
do you remember they had
she's
her
way-
getting out of the tub, buck naked, and that really roped everybody in. And it was just like, oh,
Right,
shit.
but it was always like these weird conversations even with her. Like, well, I'm only...
Yeah.
And so I was like, well, let me see. And she was like way older. And I'm like, maybe that's why they had to like really establish that.
I guess.
She looks great, but I'm just saying.
Kelly Riley. Couldn't remember
That's her name?
Yeah.
Travolta's dead wife. R.I.P.
Kelly
Preston.
Preston.
Yeah.
Not a redhead.
Really?
Really.
All right. Look, it's tough.
This conversation is...
It's tough.
It's going off the rails.
All right, because there's not a lot of gingers.
I know. That's what
That's why the Golden Globes was canceled.
That's what I just said.
Hashtag save the gingers. You know?
Yeah.
Bob,
she
is your kid
straight up-
ginger?
No, not a
No.
ginge.
Okay.
I mean, has the sickly white skin of a ginger, certainly, but
Right.
I don't
Rachel
think the
Wood,
Lord...
I think is a
I don't think
redhead.
the Lord would do that.
no.
Like, give him that skin.
He's not that
And,
cruel.
you know what I'm saying?
You can't do that.
Can't do it.
We haven't. We offend the Lord in our home quite a bit, but not to that degree.
Not to that
No.
degree. It can't be that bad.
No. They're praising the Lord tonight, though, out in L.A. Kanye, Drake, concert together. Been in a feud for years. They're doing a benefit for Larry Hoover tonight. Larry Hoover, if you don't know, this is a tough one for me. There was a dedication to him on the album. Larry Hoover, Bob, look this up. I'm almost positive he was the head of the Crips for years.
AKA Big Meech. Yes.
Yes, Crips, right? Okay. Had a bunch of people killed, probably killed a bunch of people himself. Been in prison since 70 something. They want his release because he's trying to mend gangs together, and apparently he spent all of his time in bars trying to get the gangs together and end gang violence. So they did a dedication on Kanye's new album for it. Now they're doing a joint concert with Drake. Drake is apparently behind this cause. I'm not sure why. This is a tough one where it's like, it wasn't like you were stealing a candy bar and you know, you got a heavy sentence for it or whatever. You were the head of the Crips. And I believe, Bob, it was the founder of the Crips, right?
All I'm seeing on his Wikipedia, yes, he has a Wikipedia.
Yeah.
He was the co-founder of the Chicago street gang, the Gangster Disciples.
Oh, that's it. Yes.
I don't know if that became something else. By the way, he is serving or was serving, I guess. No, he's still alive.
Yeah, he's still alive and he's in jail. He's alive, yeah. And they want him freed.
He's in the Colorado Supermax.
Yes.
Where like the fucked up people are. That's where El Chapo is.
Correct.
That's where the Boston Bomber is. I think a couple serial killers are there. Like this dude's, man,
This gang, though,
literal murderer's
Bob.
row.
Yeah, well, that's what he did. And this gang was fucking ruthless. Why they want to free him and then spend all this money? They spent $10 million on the production of tonight's show. It originally was, they were just going to sell tickets. It's at the Coliseum in LA. And then once they figured out it was real and actually going to go down, because I didn't think Drake was going to agree to this, but he did. And they've been rehearsing and everything else. Amazon Prime stepped in yesterday and said, hey, we'll stream it tonight And then it'll be on our video on demand platform afterwards. And if you're a subscriber, congratulations. $10 million. I don't know if you can pull up that thing on TMZ. They're pouring cement, a cement stage inside of the Coliseum. That's a lot of fucking money. Yeah. I don't know who's funding that.
By the way, worth noting that in 2018, Kanye, during a lunch with President Trump, pleaded for Hoover's release or clemency or whatever.
And then Kim Kardashian went back and pleaded the same thing to Trump.
That's what I'm saying. Is this another plea for Kanye to get Kim back?
No. So he was on this train when they were together.
Okay.
And so they had each gone into the White House and tried to do the thing when Trump was in office. He did it on the new album. And now they're doing this benefit for him now to try to raise awareness for it. I don't see Biden paying attention to any of this. And
He's a convicted murderer.
yes, I don't know what we're trying to say or like.
There are people I think, that could really use this benefit.
I agree.
Yeah.
I just don't know that it's this guy.
Have, done anything.
And I could be wrong. Tell me if I am in the comments. But I mean, dude, John Wilkes Booth only killed one person.
Gigi is like the queen of contradiction. Literally everything I say, she has to be like, well, that's not what happened to me, girl.
For what?
Everything. The danglers. She has danglers. She says that.
She got danglers?
She has danglers and the nipples face forward. And she breastfed 3 kids. To which we say, good for you.
Yeah.
But it's these things that are like, yeah, no.
Everybody's different. Everybody's body's different.
Everyone's different. But for the most part, do I need to say that?
Yeah. I think I lost a couple.
I just have to say she loves to let me know that I'm wrong. Gigi, okay? Love you, girl. But you know what we got.
For the record, I have really tiny nipples.
Huh?
Yeah, you do.
For the record, I have really tiny nipples. Like really small, like I'm the opposite of Nick Jonas.
I think I lost a couple inches off my dick in the hospital.
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did it go in?
Like it did.
Did it go inward?
I feel like it did. Yeah.
This is malpractice right here.
I know. And it's just it's a gut feeling. I won't know until I go full
gut
strength.
Feeling.
Yeah. I don't know if it was the weight loss and that's part of it. Mm-hmm. You lose part of your dick as well. I'm not sure yet.
No.
The verdict's not, but I can tell you looking in the mirror, I'm like, gee, it's all of me. And I hate to quote a John Legend song, but it is all of me. And I feel like I might have lost 2 inches. So
wow.
It's anybody out there who looked up to me as a better man, a mighty man, a god,
sure,
a statue,
right,
in front of a middle school. If there was a David statue in front of a middle school, with my dick.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it'd be like that.
It'd be David's size right now. But I don't know what's going to happen with the weight gain and everything else as we go along.
Right.
But that's me being honest as well. Mm-hmm. Where, hey, I'm not happy.
Sure.
I'm not happy about it.
Sure.
But everybody's body's different and we react different ways.
We react different.
Gigi. So who knows? Who knows?
Who knows? But
okay?
you got your everybody needing proof and
somebody's saying,
for you.
Lastro Lopez is saying, hopefully Ross still has a strong taint.
Oh, yeah.
Taint game is still strong.
You were really way more about the taint size. When you were like bragging.
It was a nice size.
Yeah.
Okay, it's 2
You'd never brag about dick size. It was all taint length.
It's a 3-inch taint. Perfect size. Not too long, not too small, right there. Because we've all seen really short taints on people where you're like, whoa. Was God in a hurry? What happened there? Get sewed up a little earlier? But then, you take your time and we've seen people with long taints where you're like, Jesus, dude. That's the fucking road to perdition.
Right.
That's too much. What happened there? Speaking of taints and where you're going to live, if you got a long taint, you might as well sleep in a ghost bed from ghostbed.com/drinking bros. Jabes.
Yeah.
What do we got? You're doing sponsors today, so I can save my voice.
Oh, well.
Sorry.
Oh, wow. Oh, what? Did
It's
something
your
happen?
show.
Oh, what? Did something happen to you?
It's your show.
We love GhostBed. They've been a loyal sponsor with Drinking Bros for the past 5 years. If you don't know them, they're the premier bed in a box. They come quicker than other companies. Customer service is better. Quality is better. They have more selection. All of the mattresses are cooling as well as the pillows. You get adjustable bases that have all the bells and whistles, as well as sheets that are amazing. And I already said other stuff. But right now, if you guys know, 40% off GhostBed bundles where you get a mattress and adjustable base, or 30% off everything if you use the code DRINKINGBROS at ghostbed.com/drinkingbros. And you can use their no interest pay-as-you-go program, and you can be comfy and cozy today for like $35 a month. No interest, so you're just breaking up those payments because times are tough for everyone, but you still deserve to be in a ghost bed, and that's what GhostBed believes. Next up, we have Cardo Max.
I just put some in my drink right now.
You had to.
Got to.
You really had to. So Cardomax Energy Intensifier, liquid energy that has the least amount of ingredients, only good, clean energy, as well as B3, B6, and B12 vitamins, caffeine, and BCAAs. We have been pushing the blue raspberry and pink lemonade, but now we have 2 more flavors, so you have way more variety in your day, because you are going to be using these every day, either for a pick-me-up workout, something that, that afternoon slump. Blue raspberry, pink lemonade, grape, and watermelon. So Cardomax is offering Ross Patterson Revolution an exclusive offer, 30% off your next 4 orders. That's huge. Go to cardomax.com and use promo code Nooners. That's CARDOMAX.com and use promo code Nooners. And you will get 30% off your next 4 orders. That's cardomax.com, helping you achieve your max. Next up, we have an oldie but a goodie. If you don't have Hello Fresh, I don't know what you're doing with your life. I don't know if you're going to the grocery store and buying, deciding that day what you want, buying a bunch of overbuying stuff, letting vegetables go bad in your crisper. Is that what you're doing? Are you getting, meat that's not organic, grass-fed? So I don't know what you're doing.
I don't either.
But
grow up.
Basically,
become an adult.
To grow up. And I will say, when I started using HelloFresh, I did feel more grown up, because my life in that aspect was just a little bit more organized, because everything is really stressful, and I didn't realize how much stress it was at the end of the day to find the time to go to the grocery store, which is how I did it. Grocery store, figure out what I'm going to make, buy a bunch of stuff, forget that I have a bunch of that stuff at home anyways, spices, milk, things like that. So the holidays especially can be hectic. So HelloFresh helps keep things simple with recipes that cut back on meal prep and cleanup, so you can spend less in the kitchen and more quality time with friends and family. That's true. I actually saw a Shark Tank that they were talking about one of these plans way back in the day before people started doing this. And they're like, people would never. Yeah. They don't want to cook. And the difference, the things that Barb from Shark Tank didn't realize is I like to cook. Yeah. People like to cook. They like to see the ingredients. And it's getting more and more popular with all of the shows. Exactly. So I don't understand it. And every night I come home, because we have it maybe 4 or 5 nights a week. Yeah. It's always amazing. And now, what is it? How many meals are they giving you for free? 14? So right now they're doing 14 meals plus 3 free gifts. So things that, because it's the holidays, things that you can give to friends, let them try it free. It's just amazing. They have the most options as far as your dietary needs, and they have the most variety in your meals. Yeah. So it's not just like 4 or 5 that you choose from. They have so much selection. And right now for the holidays too, they're doing Like skinny dip, dark chocolate, peppermint almonds, holiday cheese and charcuterie boards. So you can just order those and have them come in the box so you can for your party or whatever.
Let's go.
Go to HelloFresh.com/Revolution14 and use code Revolution14 for up to 14 free meals and 3 free gifts.
Yeah.
Go to HelloFresh.com/Revolution14 and use code Revolution14 for 14 free meals and 3 free gifts.
You almost said 3 feet of gifts.
I don't know what I was saying, but HelloFresh.com/Revolution14. HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit.
Goddamn right it is. We've had it for 2 years, I think, at this point. It's the best. Huge fan.
The best.
You know what I'm not a huge fan of?
What?
Is this swimmer for Penn? Is she on the Penn swim team?
Yeah.
So like that's, God damn. Penn's an Ivy League school, for Christ's sakes.
Yeah, but they're problematic, no?
Now they are. So there's a trans.
Wait, have they?
No, Penn is fine. Penn State's the other one.
Sorry. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm going to try to figure out how to word this properly. There's a dude who is allegedly transitioned to a woman. I can't see a transition other than just growing your hair out. And it's been a year, right? Mm-hmm. Been a year. Was on the men's swim team at first, I believe. Is that correct, Dan?
For the first 3 years.
For the first 3 years, yeah. First 3 years on the men's swim team. Mm-hmm. Switched over to the women's swim team.
Right.
And is absolutely destroying every record on the planet.
Sorry, when you're talking, let's get pictures up.
Yeah.
So
throw some pictures up of the side by side.
Do we have one before or this is now?
This is now.
Okay.
This is now.
And that's
That's the dude who's now a lady, allegedly.
Yeah, really can't that's a
There's a side by side there.
That's an ambiguous. Yeah. So and again, this is not new.
Right there, I see one.
This is not new. It's something that's
There you go. Boom. Pop that up. Look at that. Good looking dude. Ish.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
Yeah. So look, is there a difference other than a nice shave, a nice clean shave?
Skincare.
And some long
Skincare, yeah.
Cares
And
about
like
skin
whatever
now.
hormones is doing for the skin and stuff.
She won by 38 seconds in one of the matches. So here's the thing. You can't just jump out of the pool. You have to wait till everybody else finishes. Imagine just sitting there for close to 40 seconds waiting for your next closest competitor to come in second place. People on the team are pissed. Everybody's pissed about this, but nobody's going to do anything. Let's face it, no one's going to do a goddamn thing.
So one thing lost in this, I didn't realize until today when I read this story. I didn't think about it one way or the other, I guess, because it's swimming, so who cares?
Sure.
But apparently, and it makes sense, though, because they're an Ivy League school, Penn, not good at swimming.
No.
Historically.
Okay.
No.
And they're a
Yeah, you wouldn't think of them, yeah.
Men or women, they're not good at swimming. The women's team is now a national title contender.
Yes.
You guys.
Because he's going to swim in every event.
I'm an Aunt Karen, right?
Yes.
But still.
He's going to swim in every event and smash everybody. Katie Ledecky, one of the greatest Olympians of all time, probably second behind I would put Allison Felix first. I think she's got maybe one or two more medals than Katie Ledecky.
Ledecky will pass her.
Ledecky will pass her in the next Olympics. But she's the greatest we've ever had. This guy is going to smash all of her collegiate records, and nobody's going to say a fucking word about it.
So he's getting close, essentially, to topping her times. He did top her times before he transitioned. Now she, is with the testosterone suppression. She's behind Ledecky's records or whatever, and Missy Franklin is another record. But she's getting there. She could.
Do we have a picture of the swimsuit area?
Yeah.
We do not.
We do not. Now,
that's a great question, because that I haven't seen.
I mean, I don't think it's a requirement to have your penis cut off.
It isn't.
You just have to be on your testosterone level. Does that have to be at a certain?
She is. Let me look at the NCAA rules during this article, but she is on testosterone suppression.
Yeah, I think you have to have you have to be within a range.
You have to be on testosterone suppression.
And they test you for that. That's why sometimes like women runners and shit get like pulled in because their natural testosterone is very high.
Top of the range.
Happened a couple of times.
Top of the range is man. Bottom of the range is woman.
Right.
The in-between that you need to hit is, it's it's ma'am. And that's the range you need to be in where you're just like, all right, cool.
There was one.
It is hormone. It's estrogen as well. So yeah.
There was one like born female runner who just randomly had really high testosterone, and the Olympics wouldn't let her compete, and that's bullshit.
That is bullshit.
Like
and she was like, and look, when you do work out that much and flat and everything, like you look manly a little bit. And she's like, what the fuck? So it does have, if that's the way that you're gauging, it does kind of go both ways.
Yeah, that's just like being, you're too tall to play in the NBA. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Like, what?
Well,
I don't know, like women aren't that tall. Whatever.
I'm glad you brought up the NBA. At what point is somebody going to cross over a dude into female basketball and just start dunking on fools?
Well, you just don't get any, there's no benefit.
Well, if you're dunking on everybody,
it would. I mean,
people still are not watching.
It's going to happen eventually.
So right now, as far as like the drug, because this is very similar to what they're doing with the steroid allegations, because right now most of the drugs that people are taking and beating are not synthetic compounds anymore. They're hormones that are found naturally in the body, like testosterone and like EPO. They're trying to develop this thing called your biological passport. And so I talked about this on the MMA show a little bit, which is where they test your levels throughout your lifetime. USADA comes and develops this whole genetic makeup of you to try to get around some of those things where those runners...
Yeah, like actual women are... Yeah. So you can see that you're naturally...
Right, because like at one point in time, John Jones had like a resting testosterone level like of a woman. Like kind of thing.
Yeah, because you're
either hiding something or brain damage or whatever it is, or like because of like cutting weight and things, your testosterone and your levels fluctuate like drastically. So
also, if you don't take post-cycle, your levels drop.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And he did steroids. So
yeah,
he had the testosterone levels of a castrated man.
So Bob, is what you're saying? Yes. Yeah.
Of a what?
Just the levels of a castrated man. It's Bob, right?
I'm not taking that from an invalid.
Yeah,
That's true. Taking it from a shivo.
Castrated.
Taking it from a shivo.
You just said you lost like inches off your dick, and now you're like
pull up a picture.
Making fun of Bob.
In case we don't know, pull up a picture of Terry Shivo. It's a long time since I've seen a Shivo pic.
Oh, you're shivoing?
Well, I don't want to Shivo out.
A member shivo?
Yeah, I don't want to Shivo out, but
you're doing a member.
Maybe we can do a side by side with me and Shivo here.
But anyways,
let's not use that one, Bob.
That is the one. What are you saying?
God, no.
That's the one. Which one are you wanting?
All right, maybe the one kissing the mom. I don't. I'll let you choose, Bob. It's at your discretion.
Bob, choose the one that looks most like Ross right now. That's the one. That's the one. Look up, Ross.
Is that on screen?
Ross, look up.
Yeah, I see it. Go ahead and put it up.
No, I mean like look up to this, do a shivo. Yep. You guys, exactly the same. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's the shark eyes, too. You've got a little shark eye, too.
Do I really?
Doll eyes, yeah.
God damn.
Really?
Why?
I'm just joking.
Gotta be.
I don't know. It's something to do with the penis size, I think.
Who knows? Will it come back? Do I have to do a GoFundMe?
For your penis?
Yeah. Give back to 2 inches?
We make the most money we've ever made from that GoFundMe.
By the way, speaking of which, Kickstarter yesterday announced they're switching over to crypto. Giorgio and Delco Dan's future is now.
Yeah.
They're doing all blockchain. That's a big deal. It says it's not going to affect how you donate, but their entire back end is going to be crypto and blockchain.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy, dude.
So I want to put a button on that Penn thing, though. Like, what do you guys think is going to be the end game with that? Does it just, because you can't just keep crushing, can you?
Are you talking about with this person or in general?
I think with this person, I don't do like a slippery slope thing.
No,
this seems a little bit outlier to me.
I don't think so. I think you've got to do the whole thing biological. This is what Rogan said. Biological man, biological woman.
No, I'm saying just with this situation.
But this situation is going to. This has been going on besides college. This is going on in Texas with the track.
I will say, though, and I said before the show, like, it has been going on, but the men that are competing against women are sucking.
Yeah,
and so it's not really that whole issue that we say, like, they're just going to, switch to women so they can dominate. They're not dominating, right? As a percentage-wise. So, like, now, this is the first time that we're seeing someone, like, unapologetically just fucking going for it.
A college-level swimmer at the same college,
it's not high school.
teams.
It's
like,
not.
Did he even take a year off? Was there a year as a gap year to transition? Are they competing the next season?
He entered the transfer portal and just popped out.
Does that individual then get 4 more years of eligibility to compete as a woman?
No.
No. I think you have the same. You've got to be.
I mean, this opens up a lot of questions, and like.
Again,
the women should be getting pitchforks. How
yes,
I feel about it.
Yes,
but
reach
a boiling point.
I don't think you can. So, like, even yesterday, there was a thing for Chappelle. Okay, Netflix is doing a Netflix is a joke comedy festival. He's going to headline it. Mm-hmm. Will Wheaton. Do you remember Will Wheaton from the '80s? He was
Stand By Me?
Yeah,
Will Wheaton.
Yeah, Will Wheaton. He ended up doing some shit on Star Trek. I think they brought him back for like Star Trek. Whatever.
He did just a bunch of nerdy stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He came out yesterday with this huge post of like, I can't believe we're still having Chappelle with the transphobic comments and all that other shit. This Chappelle story isn't dying anytime soon. And I think if you were to go hard against this Penn swimmer and everybody else, you're still going to have this endless online hate, whether it's real or not, because I think a lot of these are bots, to be honest with you, on Twitter, that are just trying to create controversy in the United States. This psychological warfare, I've said this on Drinking Bros a million times, that is the future of destroying a country. I think people are still so afraid of getting called transphobic and all these people coming after them that I don't think anybody's going to say anything. I don't know when the breaking point is, but it's not going to be anytime soon.
I think if he breaks Ledecky, like if he gets close to like breaking her record, is somebody going to say something? Do you know what I mean?
I mean, they're a natty contender, and I looked up.
Yeah, what if they win the national championship? That's a big one. You're right, Bob.
She's posting near the top or at the top of times where I mostly just wonder, like, are there enough of them for it to become a bigger and bigger issue?
I don't think so, but that's why I'm only like looking at this thing, right? Because like I don't think there's actually.
I have always said that. Like, they get so much news coverage for such a small percentage of the population.
It is really small.
Yeah.
And especially people that are athletes that are getting to a level that are transitioning, right? It's very, very small.
You win a national championship. I think Bob's right. You win a national championship.
People are going to
I don't even know if
talking.
you have to break Ledecky's record. A national championship would do it.
Just cancel swimming. We need to cancel swimming altogether.
Can we
it's
just
a terrible
be done
sport.
with swimming?
Also,
so boring.
So many bloated, like swimming Olympians. Asterisk, like, because you can compete in 7 events in one Olympics, like, no, of course you have a lot of medals. You're not the greatest Olympian of all time. Let's go ahead and get that right now.
Get rid of wrestling again.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Dan's,
fight, booth boy fight.
Dan's trying to get choked unconscious during the show.
Yeah,
Do it, coward.
This is a real.
I
Those
say
are real fighting
I say
words.
replace wrestling with MMA.
They'll eventually get there. Like Sambo was added to the Olympics, which is very close to like MMA. It's like throwing and punching, but with gloves on. Judo is still like a big sport in the Olympics, so maybe.
Yeah.
It's not televised, but like swimming, I actually enjoy. That's hard as shit.
And I'm not a feminist, as we all know.
Yeah.
But I think that if she gets close to breaking Ledecky's record, and this is like becomes a real thing, I think some women athletes need to fucking
rage,
man up, and just fucking. Sorry.
Wow, James.
I don't know any other.
Terrible
grow some
choice
balls,
of words.
Man up, grow some balls, and start and just talk about it in a way that's like, look, I don't have to be transphobic to be like, my record is about to be broken by a man.
Yeah.
If we're gonna have these separate things, like I don't know what the argument is. I don't, but. Some women athletes have to say something,
We'll
right?
find out. I think something as big as a national championship would do it.
Would do it.
For sure.
Breaking a record, a woman's
Yep.
record, that
if
would
you
do
break,
it.
If you break Ledecky's or a natty, there'll be rage. There'll absolutely be rage. Speaking of rage, do we get a crime corner today?
Oh, we do.
I heard you, because I was watching some of your shows in the hospital, I heard you guys calling it a cream corner.
Well, we were just spitballing Patreon shows.
Sure.
And it was going to be cream corner. And, you know, we didn't know what we were talking about, but it was going to be just Patreon. We would just like watch weird porn and comment.
Okay, gotcha.
And it's cream corner.
Cream corner, sure.
Now, again,
Sure.
I don't know if I can be on that. I don't think Bob can be. You know, like me and Bob thought of it.
It's a Giorgio
But
show.
I don't think our significant others would be cool with that. So it has to be like Giorgio and Dan.
It's a
or
hardcore
like,
Giorgio show.
No,
Yeah.
no. It's a
Oh, you
Giorgio
can't
idea,
either.
but it's a Bob and Jesse show because you two are the only two where your significants would be like, all right, whatever.
Yeah, mine
Yeah,
doesn't
we
care.
would just be like, yeah, maybe that's true, huh?
Courtney would just be like, all right, well, don't mention that to my parents, but
Yeah, it's Patreon. So you're
Right.
like, you be like Patreon. No one's going to watch it. Don't worry.
And your
Your
two-
parent, your
behind a
mother-in-law,
paywall.
your mother-in-law is not paying
She's
Patreon,
not going to
right?
subscribe, yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's where we could like do that weird stuff. We were just trying to get some Patreon numbers.
And knowing Jesse's taste, their dynamic would be so great.
Yeah, we just show him prolapse the whole time and have him be like, oh,
you're talking to the wrong guy.
damn it. That's the problem is we like watch the same stuff.
It's a rosebud,
God.
right?
Amateur prolapse.
Whenever I'm forced to go to a game night or some shit with friends, you know that game Fishbowl or whatever, where you
Yeah.
gotta like write something down and then people charade it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I always write prolapse,
There you go.
to force people to act out a prolapse.
That's really good.
Yeah.
There you go. Delco,
There's people that wouldn't know it too.
do you still have the theme song for Crime
Oh,
Corner?
of course.
Yeah. There we go. Crime Corner.
Love it. Love it. And we were saying for Cream Corner, I don't know if you saw it, but like we would just change a couple of the the ladies' scream would be like a moan. You know what I mean? Then just you'd only
Sure.
change a couple things
Yeah.
on the Crime Corner to change it to Cream Corner. But this is a frowned upon corner again, and it is Austin, Texas.
Hey.
Get it. Get it. We're, for how big of a city, we're rarely a big crime corner. You know, we see a lot of crimes on the corner, but Texas substitute teacher brings karaoke machine to class and sings Britney's Toxic. And I think you can find a video of this, and we should be able to play it because it's on like Fox and like local news and stuff. But I'll read it while you're looking for it. Literally, if you put in substitute teacher, sings Britney.
There you go. It's there.
At Austin High School. So the teacher was asked to leave campus after he brought a karaoke machine to class and sang.
It was a dude?
Sang Britney Spears' Toxic. The incident happened on December 3rd at Bowie High School Yeah.
It's right across the street from where I used to live.
That's across the street from where I do live.
Yeah.
No way.
At Bowie. Bob, was this you? So anyways, an Austin district spokesperson said the substitute arrived at Bowie High School with an ID and was given a temporary one. So it was a substitute.
Okay.
People were saying it was like a hoax. It wasn't. It was a real substitute teacher that was filling in. And I don't know why brought in a karaoke machine. He had lights and everything. I don't
Here's the
know if
video.
maybe he sang a different song, if it would be better. But do we have sound on it too?
Yep.
What do you-
Yeah.
All right.
Let's just see what got him fired.
Great voice.
Maybe that was the egregious thing, right? The voice.
Taste of your lips, I'm on a ride. You're toxic, I'm sipping under.
Not a bad voice. Not terrible.
Yeah, that's not which Britney uses as well, so he's right on brand.
And I love what you do, don't you know that you're toxic?
What was the reasoning behind him singing this?
That we don't know. It seemed very like as they're looking into it, it seems really suspect, almost like a rock situation. Like he's not a real.
He looks like cousin Greg from Succession.
He does a little bit.
Yeah. What was the reason? Did he say what the reasoning was, or was this just a fuck everybody, I want to get fired?
We're really
just
going through the Austin the district spokesperson right now, so we're not really talking to him. It'd be nice to know, maybe call in, let us know. It does not appear he was in a classroom at Austin High and had not picked up another sub-assignment with that campus. So he did show up at the campus and was discussing with the sub-coordinator about filling a vacancy, but was prevented from doing so and was escorted off campus. So he was a real substitute.
Apparently.
Yeah, tell me.
This person, they reviewed, they looked into him essentially. I guess they didn't do this looking before.
They didn't do the looking before.
And he has a social media profile. They do not say which, probably Instagram, they don't say which. Says he's trying to sub in all 50 states and sing and entertain students while subbing, while documenting his experience.
Okay.
So this is a substitute teacher influencer.
He is, So
Greg
is a real substitute teacher.
All right, but Greg LaMontagne says this guy wanted to go viral. That appears to be what this is.
Because why else? But it's also just like, what?
And what's the entertainment for the kids?
I would be really entertained in high school. Would you not? It's so fucking boring.
Maybe,
I would be like, yes, whatever this is.
Who is this psycho? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a sub day. You're watching a movie, you're doing karaoke.
You're already like, ugh, what are we watching? A movie, usually.
Yeah.
They pop in a movie. And so now it's just like this weirdo. If he's not fucking touching kids, victimless crime.
Yeah.
That's why it's frowned upon corner.
Okay.
But, I say good for him. Do you know what I mean? Thank you very much.
Sure.
It's December. We're getting into the holidays. Nobody's really into whatever. They're all just ready to leave.
Yeah.
And they just get this fun little real substitute teacher influencer.
And I think it happened on Pearl Harbor Day. So maybe it was to take the kids' minds off that.
Right, or to
Maybe
highlight
it was
a toxic
history teacher. Yeah,
like a toxic environment that we had back in the day.
I think if anything, karaoke would trigger my Pearl Harbor memories.
Yeah, karaoke.
It would all come back.
Yeah,
karaoke.
The kamikazes were toxic. So, look.
But I say, the scary thing, I guess, is that it was very easy for him to just sub, right? Like, he's in a sub pool. He's never subbed there before. It was really School of Rock. And again, in School of Rock, it worked out great, too. But if you look at it the other way, like, it could have not been great at all.
Sure.
And it was really easy to be like, hey, just called him on the phone and he came in.
Yeah.
And they, checked his actual ID and gave him a school ID. That's
Amazing.
it.
Amazing.
Didn't, credential or anything. They just assume if you're in the substitute pool that you're not going to sing toxic. And by the way, these aren't elementary kids.
Yeah, high school.
If you think, it's not that it's offending the kids because he's singing toxic.
Sure.
It's just, he was just a little bit weird and they had to get him off campus.
Yeah, when did they find out the next day? Did he get to complete the day?
No, kids were filming it, right? So
did he get to complete the day?
No,
they kicked him out that day.
They kicked him out that day because kids were filming it, and then some fucking snitch said something.
Yeah.
Some snitch in the class was like,
because I just wonder in the next period, does he switch songs or was he was that his go-to karaoke song? Everybody's got a go-to, right?
Yeah.
Was he going to switch it up? Because I wanted to see the next one.
Right.
What the next song was going to be.
Right. Picture by Kid Rock, right? Find a Sheryl Crow in the...
Or what if he's doing both parts?
That's what you should be doing.
Oh, yeah. If you can do both parts of Picture, Sheryl Crow and Kid Rock, and go side to side, congratulations, you win at karaoke.
Yes.
So,
well,
hey.
I have my next karaoke situation from this.
Goddamn right. Right. That was a great one, actually. I didn't hear the story.
We say good for him, and we say, I just liked that it was very local, so local that it's across the street from.
Keep on keeping on. Mm-hmm.
Keep it up.
Keep it up. Give him another shot.
Yeah.
Give him another shot.
He'll be in Oklahoma this time next week.
Yeah, exactly.
Could you imagine?
It's really only local. I mean, I didn't see it on anything big as far as the news. So Oklahoma is not.
Yeah, you can get away with it.
Hearing about this.
I think he can get into one or two more schools before it really catches up to him. We'll see. Hey,
Gosh,
we're rooting for you.
What a fun day, though. What a fun day for those kids.
We're rooting for you. Kids, go to iTunes, rate the show a 5-star. Just find Ross Patterson Revolution, rate the show a 5-star and leave a review. It's all the advertisers care about. We really need the reviews, so please do it. Jabes, you look great today.
Thank you.
Yeah. Fun show. Voice is getting better.
Yeah,
Next week it should be close to full strength. We'll find out.
I wish you'd be working on something else getting better before.
What's that?
The dick size.
Well,
I guess
that's going to come with weight, I guess.
Tackle the voice, I guess, first. Whatever's more important
come with
for the
weight.
people.
Yeah. It's going to come with weight. Keep making shit, you know? Hello
I'm trying,
Fresh.
Dude.
Keep popping those pork chops in my mouth from Hello Fresh, you know?
I'll switch the Hello Fresh dietary needs to, like, gaining.
Yeah.
Or, like, no diet.
Start getting triple stacks from Wendy's.
You're living my dream life right now. You get to eat whatever you want all the time.
I would trade how I feel for that. I can tell you that right now.
Well, pish.
Yeah.
I mean, that's...
Kids, if you're an NFL fan, flop on over to Drinking Bros Sports here in about 30 minutes. You're welcome for them. Just flop on over there. Just roll your old bones.
I don't like a flop.
Old bones over to the Drinking Bros Sports. You got NFL picks coming up from mybookie.com. Promo code Drinking Bros doubles your deposit. It'll be me, Delco, and Hot Bob giving you the hottest picks of the week. That'll be in about 30 minutes. Otherwise, thanks for tuning in today. For Jesse Wiseman, a.k.a. The Jables, I'm Ross Patterson. This is The Revolution. Buenos tardes, everyone.
Good afternoon.